That's probably the best I'm going to do.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning, world. What'd you say?
I was rearranging furniture. I didn't realise we was live.
Sorry, I just pressed go live.
So,
how are you?
I am super. How are you?
Good. Did you have a lovely holiday?
I did. It was really, really lovely. Nice to be able to just chill and be with family.
Totally. Was it like sort of like caravans?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like so I went to Eurocamp and we drove to Costa Brava. It's like a 12-hour drive from the Calais. But the kids are amazing, really, really lucky.
It's like an adventure, isn't it, anyway?
Definitely. And it is kind of like a caravan park, but they're lodges.
Okay,
so
nice.
They've got like air conditioning and everything like that.
Yeah, like cottages kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it was still nice. It was like lovely and comfortable. It was just lovely. It was just really...
Was the weather nice? You looked really brown yesterday.
Yeah, really nice. Really it's just, the weather makes everything a bit better, doesn't it?
Of course. Yeah.
So, we spent most of the day on the beach. Tommy eating sand, literally.
Obviously. I mean,
still finding sand now, as you do from the beach. But no, it was lovely. Really nice.
Good. You deserved it. And I was quite proud to see that you didn't mostly have your phone. I don't think you even took your phone, did you?
I took my phone, but it didn't work. So I did use my personal a few sneaky times.
Yes, I know.
Only because there was so much that went on. Like I was desperate to hear about Comic-Con.
I know. Well, that was amazing. That trip, everybody absolutely loved. They said it was the best trip they've ever done with CASPA.
So it was something I've wanted to do for a long time, and because it finally happened, I was like, yes. So I did send a few sneaky emails, and when people put their pictures up, I was like, was it really good? Like, how was it? And it's like, amazing. So I was like, yes,
brilliant. I do think one time what we need to do next is get some funding for it.
Yeah,
it's really expensive for parents, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was absolutely worth doing. I mean, obviously the people that went absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it was so good. Everyone did. And we're going again in October.
Yay.
So ideally, like I say, we'll get some funding.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that Happy Days, maybe. People like that, those kind of funders, or Three Guineas, they're quite good at funding trips and stuff, aren't they? Morning, Amanda. Amanda sent me a lovely poem this week.
And why did she send you a lovely poem?
I wonder if she'll allow me to read it, and then that will kind of say, I think, that will express why she sent me a lovely poem. Shall I do that?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Amanda's poems are always too beautiful not to share.
Okay, so you ready? Oh, I might get emotional. Amanda. Okay. Hi, Helen. I hear it's time for you to move on. After giving CASPA your dedication for 19 years long, I wish you well in your next journey and want to thank you for all you've done for the kids and me. Thinking of CASPA without you there will be strange, but it's time for you to turn a new page. They'll be very lucky to have you by their side, helping them along for the ride. You'll be missed, that's for sure, and you'll be thought of still forevermore.
Absolutely beautiful, Amanda. You couldn't have put that better.
I know. Absolutely. Proper lump in the throat.
Yeah.
So, yes. So if people haven't already heard, which you should have done, because we have sent out emails, messages to all staff, all members, all families, I am moving on away from CASPA to a new adventure after 19 years of madness.
I don't really know what to say.
We've grown up together, Sarah.
We've had our kids grown up pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, and where you're going is such a good step for you, and for the autistic community. I think that's what's given us all a little bit of hope there. Obviously, we know you're never going to be out of reach. You're always going to be a supporter with us.
Yeah. And not just the autistic community. I think this is where part of it that attracts me is lots and lots of vulnerable and SEND young people, children, young people, families will hopefully feel the impact. If I could just have a small impact, that'd be amazing. So I am going to become the principal of a Bromley SEN independent school called TLC, the Learning Centre. And as somebody else said, I love the fact it's got the TLC as its name, because tender loving care is what we're all about, right?
Yeah.
But it also stands for the Learning Centre. And those children and young people deserve to learn, to have education, to get GCSEs, to get wherever they can get as much as anyone else. So, yeah, new challenge in education.
Yeah, and you will, as Amanda said, you will smash it. It'll be amazing. It's still in Bromley, so everyone will still see you. Obviously, Jonah's still going to be coming.
Yeah, I'll become a CASPA parent.
Seniors, so it's So I've just had to move it because we're moving the wrong way. It freaks me out.
Oh, when Charlie said when I told Charlie you were leaving, she said, "Can you go and work at her school?" No, but she could come to mine. No, Lorraine was like, "Just don't start a waiting list, Helen, for your school. Just."
It's very exciting. So with the school, Helen, do you just want to explain a little bit about what the actual school like? Because it's not a school you can just go to, is it?
It's not a public school. It's an independent private sector. So I think most people who have children who have an EHC plan would understand this. So if your child cannot be catered for, let's just say, I'll try and find the right words, and I'm sure over the next few years I will develop the right words, in a mainstream setting or mainstream with additional support, and they find themselves either out of school or really, really struggling to cope, then the local authority, your local authority, and TLC doesn't just take Bromley children. At the moment, they've got children from Bexley, Lewisham, Greenwich, Lambeth, Southwark, all over the place, and they get transport in. And Bromley, spoke to Bromley's Director of Education yesterday, and they do use TLC. And they can either name a school, or they can suggest a school, or you can go visit the school, come visit TLC and see what it is like. And then you can decide with the local authority what school is going to be suitable for your child. Because, of course, not all SEN schools are going to be the same. Not all SEN schools are going to be suitable for one particular child. Some might have more of an autism focus. Some might have more of a learning disability focus. There's all sorts, some might have emotional behavioural stuff. So I would say give me a couple of months once I'm in there, and I'll probably say it differently. But the TLC that I'm aware of at the moment, and I have been governor there for some years, so I am well connected in terms of knowing the school, is calm. It's quiet-ish. The children that go there, it's not really focused on emotional behavioural. It's more SEN. I would say it's quite gentle, but also very nurturing. I'd say it's a very, very nurturing school. There's no more than about 40 children, and that is where Melrose Education, who's going to be my new employer, that's what they want to focus. They don't want more than 50 kids in a school. But the idea is that we are going to establish this one to be the absolute gold standard, and then hopefully open more schools across Bromley, that's southeast, because I've been working in collaboration with the other principals within the company, and there's an incredible woman called Henrietta who runs Breakthrough in Bexley, but they're more emotional behavioural. So actually more our kids that in some ways Sarah like the behavioural. But really it's just going to be amazing. I'm just really looking forward to working with these inspirational people to see if we can improve opportunities for SEN children, and see what happens really.
And I think it's good for, when we can explain like that, it's good for people to see and feel that you're not gone.
No,
you're it's like an extension in a way, isn't it?
Yeah,
we're an extension of you, and you're an extension of us, which will be amazing.
Taking the CASPA vibe, taking the love, taking all the learning, and just transferring it and creating new communities.
Yeah, and continuing to work together and things. So, we just want to put sort of people's minds at ease who are worrying, with Helen not being around. We will ensure CASPA still goes strong and from strength to strength, continues to grow. Obviously, once we've got more updates, we'll be able to sort of let everyone know what's happening and whatnot. But we promise you're in safe hands.
Of course you are. You're in Sarah's hands. And you're in Miranda's hands, and you're in Gabby's hands, and Lucy's hands, and Cassie's hands, and Lizzie's hands, and on and on and on. We've got such an amazing team. Completely. It's going to feel like we've both had an arm chopped off, I think. I'll be in my new job like, where's that? Oh, Sarah's not there. And you're going to be like, where's that? Oh, she's not there.
But literally I think I've been with you 17 years now, I think it is.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's quite good for marriage, to be fair.
Yeah, we would have got less for murder. And I was thinking, there's probably not been there's probably only been about 4 weeks over that 17 years that I haven't spoke to you daily.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 4 weeks. We haven't spoken at all. I'm not sure.
No, never. It's one thing.
Over the 17 years that we've not spoken at all, but daily, yes. I think we won't feel it till we feel it, because we just take it for granted, right? The first thing is to message or to speak, or what would Sarah do, or what she's thinking, or
we probably still will. How's your day going? What have you
done? Probably, yeah. What would you do in this situation? How's CASPA going? What's going on with so and so? Because there's, we're just so attached as well to all of the members and the families. It's just going to be really interesting. But you're right, Amanda. Oh, I didn't mean like that. I just meant CASPA will be great. CASPA will do great. I didn't see the second bit. She says they had a brilliant leader. Well, no, do you know what? I think there's so many of us that could have done what I've done. But I think that it just so happened that I was there at the beginning and fell in love with those autistic young people.
Helen, I'm going to stop you there.
But you know what I mean.
Just take the compliment. Thank you very much, Helen.
Okay. Well, I hope I just left a legacy of everything's okay. As in, a young person once said to me, Helen, with you, nothing is too big to deal with. And I just said, that's because it isn't. There is nothing that's too big to deal with. It's life. It's humans. It's all fine. And I think hopefully that's the thing that will be able to just leave people with. Like, nothing's a panic. It doesn't matter how big a situation is, we can all handle it together, ideally. But
most definitely. So with that in mind, we've obviously done I think we should talk about the summer fair.
Oh yes, I've got people messaging me all the time about prizes at the moment, so this is good.
This is great because we need prizes and we need volunteers. So we have the CASPA Summer Fair on Saturday, the 18th of June at Southborough School.
Yay. It's like you're reading the messages.
Oh, can you tell? I so can't do two things at once. The fair. So we need prizes, we need volunteers. It's going to be amazing. It's 1 till 4 at Southborough School, which is just along from the Harvester on
Southborough Lane.
Yeah. So that's amazing. Parking's all around the local roads and that. There's no parking in the actual school or in the Bromley Youth Music Theatre. There's no parking.
Youth Music, they've got,
So park around the road. Come and join us. We've got bouncy castles, hot dogs, burgers,
all kinds of stalls,
cakes, you name it. It's going to be there. It's going to be fun. Our members are going to be helping running the stalls. We just got lots going on.
Yeah, I'm going to be there helping. I don't know what stall Liz is going to give me, but
I'm there all day, so it's going to be exciting.
Be good fun.
And we might have some more news about that day as well later on. Cross a few more teams.
Hook a duck, Margaret says. I take it Margaret's on that one.
Love that. Face painting. If anyone's a face painter, we could do it for face painter. Or Miranda's with us all day.
Nice.
It's going to be amazing. The sun's going to shine. It's going to be awesome.
I would help if there isn't a face painter. I would happily do face painting, but I'm not a face painter. Do you see what I mean? So I don't mind doing a bit of glitter and flowers and trying to do a character, but it could be just like comedy face painting.
Love that. I just thought we'd end up doing the whole thing, one colour.
Yeah. Do you know what that just reminded me of? When I think it was Sophia that went to a party when she was little, and everyone else was having like butterflies and tigers, and she just went, "I want a moth." Just this brown blob on your face. Okay, I can do a moth, I reckon.
Yeah, we can go for it again.
Look
at that. What Tracy's put, I'm going to put it on the screen.
Oh, bless you. Yeah. I'm not sure that people that really know me, Tracy, would agree with the first one.
I'd say it's half and half. She's got like one horn.
Thank you, Tracy. It's been an absolute.
No, we will sort of make sure Helen's available for people to say goodbye and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm going to try and get to all the clubs and stuff. I'm going to try. It's a few months, but I am leaving on the 31st of July, so it isn't that long. It's 7 more. It's 8. Like, this is the 8th week, basically. So 7 more lives to do. What was I going to say about that? I was going to say something about.
Sorry, just because we've got to do it. I think on your last Facebook Live, we should.
I'm not eating ketchup.
Well, I think we should extend it. I think we should do one last hurrah and go live for 2 hours or something silly and do some stupid challenges that people can send in.
Okay.
It'll be half term. We can go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Just maybe we can do live from the cafe.
Absolutely hate. Like, do not. If anyone says that I'm going to have to do any of these things, I will not do them. I absolutely hate eating pizza, drinking Prosecco. Honestly, worse than ketchup. Not doing it.
Can't do it, can you? Maybe we could go live from the CASPA cafe.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should do that.
And then people can
CASPA cafe takeover. Yes, let's do that. Let's have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
That is on the don't know what you're talking about, Amanda. That is on the 20-something of July, isn't it?
Yep.
So we're all broken up by then.
Yeah. It's their first week, isn't it?
27th of July.
Oh no, we might have to change the day.
Oh, okay. Or that week anyway.
We're meant to be in Brighton, that one.
Are we? What, as in it's the residential?
Day trip. No, day trip.
Oh, right. Okay.
But yeah, we can sort that.
So one day that week, we'll do something fun.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, brilliant.
So yeah, that's that.
Yeah. So the fair is on Saturday. It's 2 weeks' time, isn't it?
Yep. You're going to be inundated with it. We're emailing. If you are able to provide any prizes, please send them with your child to club. Our wonderful Tina Murray is collecting them from clubs or to the cafe, and we can come and get them from there.
I've got some amazing, generous people this morning. Ali Adams is dropping some stuff. Bev McCary is donating a voucher for a free hour-and-a-half woodland mindfulness session.
Oh, I want that.
I know. She's really into that, like forest school woodland stuff. Claire Saunders yoga voucher from Yoga Bright. Emma Bennett, got lots of people.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. But we can always do more. We need to raise lots and lots and lots of money so we can continue to grow and evolve and
do all the things that we need to do.
Exactly that. Yeah. So I think there's one other thing we need to talk about, which is quite serious. Which is obviously we had the serious review, the mental health situation within our community.
Yeah.
And well, not just our community, from the pandemic.
It's insane.
It's hard.
Really, it's hard. Really hard. I mean, in the last 2 weeks alone, we have had to deal with an experience and support crisis after crisis, haven't we? Amongst our members and staff and the community, the CASPA community.
Yeah. And I think, at CASPA, we're very good at hitting things sort of head on and being involved. And, but obviously, unfortunately, we aren't a 24-hour crisis helpline.
No, we absolutely are not. But we feel so responsible when people reach out to us. It's like, how can we, isn't it? It's a constant balance between supporting and referring.
But I think for me, what I'd love to hear from people is what they feel we could do to help. What does anyone have any ideas? Is there any counsellors on that are listening that would like to be involved, that would like to sort of, start discussions to make a movement to support our young people, our adults? Obviously, we've gone into a new realm since COVID of working with adults now, haven't we? And we could do with some sort of experts, either experts by experience or experts in the field.
We were talking to Shelley, weren't we? Connor's mum on earlier in the week, just saying that actually what we feel that we are quite good at, or that we could do more of, or that other people are not necessarily doing, is talking about it. But I don't just mean talking about it like, oh, mental health is this, and go and be a mental health first aider and yes, you can do all of those things, that's all brilliant, but actually having those deep conversations between parents, between people that are ashamed to talk about certain things and aspects of mental health, just talking and sharing, and so that everybody realizes, like, it's normalizing it, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. So, if anyone has any ideas, any thoughts, any recommendations of sort of services or things that have helped with them or their family or friends, please do let us know.
Yes, that's a good one. What has been amazing for you? What has worked amazingly? Because we hear a lot about what doesn't, i.e., look, a good example there with Amanda, took to our doctors yesterday. We've got months for the school counsellor, months for CAMS, I'm assuming that was. We've just got to wait. Yeah, we've just got to wait. That's all we hear, isn't it? Wait. And waiting is not what you need at that point. No. But what has actually worked? What's been amazing? What has made you think, thank God for that? I mean, for me, as you know, it was the SLAM Maudsley team. I think they've been absolutely incredible with my daughter. They are on it. They are diligent. They are sensitive. They are so flexible. They are brilliant. So I have had experience of very, very good mental health support in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Amanda's put CASPA.
Yeah.
It's how we can.
Yeah. What is it about CASPA though? Yeah. And what? Not why us, but we are just in existence to run social clubs for autistic children, young people, and adults. That is it. That is our charitable mission, to support, provide informal education opportunities and social opportunities for autistic and neurodivergent people. That we are now a catch-all service, right? The mental health crises that we are dealing with are immense across the CASPA community, and that is not our remit. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. And I do think we've talked about this so many times over the years, Sarah, haven't we, about what the best thing that CASPA does is provide distraction. We provide positive activity. Oh my goodness, we're going deep now. I've seen what HB's just written.
No.
It saved my life in so many ways. Yeah. But what we'd really like to know is
and the thing is
bringing you together with people. But how have we?
And what can we do to ensure? Because obviously we can't be on call 24 hours a day. It's just not possible. But how can we support people to feel that they have the support and the care?
Yeah.
So any ideas, please email me. Anything that's worked, I would love to hear from you all.
And also, if you can sum up in a couple of words, like people like HB, Amanda, any of you that feel that CASPA has had a positive impact in terms of mental health, whatever, and well-being, what is it? Is it bringing you together with like-minded people? Is it having staff that are well sort of trained and open and accessible? What exactly is it? Because there are hundreds of charities out there, hundreds of services out there, but why? What we have done, why is what we do why is it set apart from other services?
Yeah.
It's a lot of responsibility for us, which we're absolutely big enough and ugly enough to take. But if we can capture the essence of what that is, then we can really, try and get more funding, try and duplicate it, try and replicate it.
Yeah. And make it solid.
Yeah. Consolidate it. Yes, you're right. Into something. Oh, HB's going for it. I'm less isolated, more independent, more empowered, and not forgetting the fun activities and projects we do.
I love that.
And then Amanda, because we feel like people with you, not just a number. Oh, God.
See, that's amazing in some ways that we do that. But it's really sad in others that others don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, how could you? Oh, okay, I'm not going to go off on one.
Yeah.
It's like in any caring profession or any job or any role where you're supposed to be looking after people.
Just being a human, isn't it, really?
Yeah. How could you see, it's just such a shame that people are seen as numbers rather than people. Anyway, we can keep delivering.
We really, really could. Right, so back to where we're at.
Yeah.
Lots going on. Tommy's just woken up.
Oh, good. You can go get him if you need to. The other thing that's coming up is Masked Singer, right?
23rd of July.
Excited about that. Ooh, are you going to be singing, Sarah?
I couldn't tell you even if I was.
Oh, I'm glad you answered like that. It's all a big secret.
It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be really, really, really exciting.
It is going to be very funny. I can't wait to see who's behind the masks.
I wonder if we're ever going to get any of them right or not.
The Glebe School are currently designing and making the masks, aren't they?
They sure are. They're supporting us in lots of ways.
That is a brilliant collaboration.
So yeah, through our CASPA Zoe and CASPA Georgia, CASPA Clev, all of those guys, it's lovely because the connection still is going, and it's I think they're doing it as part of their GCSEs as well. Some of them.
Well, art or something.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant.
So it's a really, really, really beautiful collaboration.
I've seen some of the masks as well, and they're really, really, really beautiful.
Are they?
Exciting. Gorgeous.
So let me just open up what we've got on this week. Mainly, we've got obviously all our normal clubs. We have got...
Yeah, kids are looking forward to getting back to that. Jonah's excited about... Oh, do you know what we did with Jonah and his CASPA friends on Sunday? Which was
no, well, I do, but no.
We went to Cat Cafe.
And how was it?
In Bethnal Green Road. Well, so just like when I told Jonah, one of the other parents suggested it because their child loves cats. He was like, "Oh, that sounds unhygienic." I was like, "It does a bit, right? However, let's go because it might be fun." And I'm not a big fan of cats, so I was like, "Just need to make sure my face doesn't continually do this." Get off. But actually it was beautiful. It's like you go downstairs and it's kind of like a woodland fairy tale kind of vibe going on down there, and there's cats everywhere, and they don't go on your table or like lick your plate or anything, but I think it's a really, really lovely place to take young people, especially if they like Margaret. Honestly, that was me. I just had to push it down inside and eels. But anyway, it was fine. It was really fine. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have got quite sensitive smell, and cat food is one of my literal worst. Tommy! Hello, beautiful. And so there was a slight aroma, but yeah, definitely well worth a visit.
Oh, nice. And as we know, animals are really good. Oh, as therapy, aren't they? As well?
Hello, boy. What are you doing?
Did you just share something that's really heartbreaking? Sand? You love sand, don't you? But can I just tell you something? It's really heartbreaking. What's that? Tommy is 1 on Friday.
I know. It's not heartbreaking. It's amazing.
But yeah, he's no longer my baby.
Does that mean you're going to have another one?
No way. Yeah.
That was a very simple response. I didn't know that, HB. They're mainly rescue cats. Oh, that does make sense, actually. Yeah. Well, that could be another trip. But like Miranda said, apparently there's one nearer to us. Like Bethnal Green Road isn't that far, but there's one in Tunbridge as well.
Oh, there's a trip to Tunbridge in the summer.
There you go. Maybe you could go
they could
Cat Cafe. Divert off.
Yeah, Tommy's 1 on Friday, Miranda. Heartbreaking. So
no, my baby's.
I need to get him some presents. I was like, oh
yeah, but when they're 1, you could just get them something for the charity shop and they're happy, right? Just wrap up something that was Georgia's 10 years ago.
I think he just wants to be on the computer again. It's like coming over. He's got a pen in his arms, armed and dangerous. But right, so I think that's pretty much us, isn't it?
Yeah. So what is going on this week though? As in, normal clubs. Anything else exciting? They're doing all sorts of things with the other group.
We've got a new PT group, which is on. Sorry, you're going to see.
Does that mean personal training?
Yeah, personal training group for the 18 plus at Norman Park, 3 till 4:30 on a Monday, with our wonderful Flick and Gabby.
Oh yeah, I'd actually quite like to go to that.
So yeah, anyone 18 plus, or if you're 16 plus, if you're not at school and you'd like to go, let us know. It's at Norman Park and it's 3 till 4:30 p.m.
Brilliant. Really good. Also, we haven't talked about Love Admin. So if anyone's still struggling at all with Love Admin, make sure you contact us because we know that there are some, what shall I say, drawbacks to this system where Sarah's just like, no, be positive. where we don't necessarily get automated emails to tell us about our bookings and stuff like that. But Liz has been absolutely incredible. And, you know, she knows everything about it. Sam also, and Kim and Sarah, they all know, you know, they will probably be able to answer your questions. And thank you so much for bearing with us, because we know it was quite a big changeover from Parent Mail, and it hasn't quite gone in the direction we expected it to. Some of the updates on Love Admin, which we were kind of promised, maybe haven't quite materialized yet. So we are holding on in there for now, and hoping that they will be addressed very, very soon. So please just know that everyone here is working really hard backstage to get it to where we need it to be.
And we have got summer. We're hoping that summer will be out the end of next week. Summer scheme.
Wow, nice.
We are working really, and we will do everything to ensure that everyone is able to book. Because we obviously know how important it is over the summer with schools being off and routine and all of that lot. So, we will absolutely try everything. We'll tell you on here when we're going to open it up, so you can, we'll keep telling you to look in your shop. We'll send messages. Email.
And if you can't book, just ask. Yes. Email, we will book you on, and it will get done. It will get dealt with. Don't just think, I can't do it, and give up. Just actually contact, because we still want to make sure we get as many young people, served as possible. Sorry. A couple more things. Kim's put on the weekly newsletter, which, if you don't get it, please sign up to it. Is a huge thank you to the Rotary in Beckenham. Beckenham Rotary for just donated 7 new laptops to CASPA. Absolutely incredible. I mean, we are pretty much a remote working organisation anyway. And the more staff we have, which we now have about 50 staff, the more crucial it is that we stay connected, that we use the cloud, the SharePoint, and having those laptops is an absolute lifesaver for us. So thank you, Beckenham Rotary. That's incredible.
Right, Tommy's coming. So we also have late diagnosis group this week.
Brilliant.
On Zoom for 12 plus people, age 12 and up, to talk about being late diagnosed. Now, whether that's being diagnosed at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Everyone is welcome to discuss it. And it's a really beautiful group, isn't it, Miranda? Miranda runs it and facilitates what wonderful conversations. And I'm seeing some up from what late diagnosis is and whatnot. Oh, sorry, I'm being chased around the table by Tommy.
It's fine. Yeah, no, it's amazing because and also you don't require a diagnosis, even though it's called late diagnosis. You don't require a diagnosis to join that. So if you suspect that you may be neurodivergent, or if you identify as autistic but haven't been diagnosed, or don't even feel that you are going to go for diagnosis, you're still absolutely welcome to join. Because the conversation is, like you say, really, really interesting, supportive, and exploratory.
Definitely. So there's that. What else have we got? I'm just looking at the rota. Juniors In's got a wonderful Learn to Sign session with Lucy at the cafe on a Wednesday, 1 till 3 p.m. Any age, anyone is welcome to go and do that. We've got CASPA.
Is that Makaton?
Yeah. And then we've got the Get Me Out of Here social and drinks this Saturday.
That sounds amazing. What's Get Me Out of Here?
So it's based on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here type thing.
Okay, cool.
It's the incredible Lucy is putting the night on.
Lucy's good like this, like she did the Among Us and all of that. Yeah, she's great.
I've seen some of the prep work behind and sort of paid a few receipts, which is going to be fantastic. I think the pictures are going to be to die for.
Oh yes, she's going to make them eat foul things.
I hope so. I do hope so. Not just me and you have to do that then.
As long as I don't have to eat pizza and drink Prosecco, I'll be fine.
I think we can make that happen for you. Just to gag on TV. So no, I think that's it from us.
Gorgeous. Loads going on, basically. So get in touch. Yeah, be in touch.
Yeah. You know where we are. Please don't worry about Helen leaving. I promise you, between all of us, we will wrap around you as much as we can.
Of course.
and we will keep you updated on any news and changes or anything.
And the ship that is CASPA, the magnificent, beautiful vessel, will just keep ploughing on through.
Yep.
The love boat.
Most definitely.
Miranda said she's given Lucy a few bits and bobs. I don't really trust Miranda. She's very naughty and mischievous.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting. Right. Thank you ever so much. Helen, right. One more down.
Let's get on with the work.
We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks.
Bye. You sound like you said
bye.